Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Pretty crazy movement here today, and not only necessarily really today, more so just this afternoon, because the first part of the day, nothing at all was really going on, and then all of a sudden, the volume came pouring in, and that's when things got pretty interesting. So let's talk about some levels of support and resistance going forward. The first level of support that stands out to me is where kind of this pretty crazy pullback and a pretty nasty pullback finally stopped, and that was right here at, what was that, about 57 cents. So like I said, obviously the price made the huge move up, and then things started to get shaky. Price started to pull back and then pull back pretty quickly, but that finally ended right down there around 57. So that'll be the first level of support that kind of stands out for, again, that reason that's just where the pullback today stopped. In the event that level cannot hold, the next key level of support to keep an eye on would be this previous breakout point, and that sits down here at 50 cents. So 57 and 50 are going to be those two near-term levels of support. Taking a step back and looking at things from more so a bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving, because as time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher and get more and more relevant. I get it, that line's way down there, but again, moving average, so that level will move as time goes by. But the very easy and effective way to kind of judge the health of this current price movement is just that going forward, as long as the price can stay above that purple line, again, as that line moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control of the overall chart. Now, granted, there is some perspective that goes into that. You probably don't care about that level, if you're a day trader and you bought up there. But that's why I try to kind of just quantify this by saying, assuming you care about more so a bigger picture point of view, that is a very straightforward way to gauge the health of the move. Just keep an eye on the purple line there. In the event there's any sort of bounces, let's talk about a couple of areas of resistance. First key level right up here at the 70-cent mark. After 70 cents, I'm not saying the price will shoot straight up there, but there is a pretty big space between areas of resistance, as that next one would not be until up around the 89-cent mark. So quite the interesting setup. Like I said, early part of the day, not much was going on. Then all of a sudden the volume started surging in. So we'll see if this volume can stay strong tomorrow, and we'll see how the price continues to unfold. The week is young, still 4 days left. So yeah, let's see how this one plays out. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.